comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. And he'll work his way on to return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's hooked. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Bringing the heat. Turns it loose deep. Makes the grab. Gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
And man, he had nobody around him. That's got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. First and 10 from the 31. Got his man in the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. On fourth down, going to the air. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
He's got it. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll try the run. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Rides to back and leaves it. Across the 15. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The give to the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Send out the field goal unit. This ground trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the ground. He's got it again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's hooked. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Takes the handoff. It's hooked. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick handoff. Brings it to the open. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Timely decisions, effective play management helps him get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, oh, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tomlinson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll start this drive going to the air. He tries to take the top off. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. This time he's got it. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Pass completion, moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone. I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it off with a score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That last completion sets him up on second down. They're going back to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. On target over the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get it down at the 35.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun. Trying to barrel in. Hauls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he's got a chance. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quick strike complete. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Looking to throw on first down. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. That should be the final play of the first half. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got the back in the middle. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4. Offense, quick tempo. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Single back formation, and they give it to him. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They go to the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the option. Can't get him to the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run it left here. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Just feeds the running back. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gonna run it. It's hooked. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Right back to the well. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Looking to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll run play action. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
They go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
And the
Offense in a split backfield. They're going to throw it to start the drive. The screen, he can go. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And he got smacked. just as he released the pass, it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Slithers into space.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decisions, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The give from the gun. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He's got it and still on his feet.
Listen, everything is 4-down territory at this point, but you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the 1st down there, but now the pressure's on to convert.
And it's in there for a touchdown.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So the 16-play drive, they're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle. And they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Going to the running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Unloads it downfield. Pulls it in down the middle. Open field on the right. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Salt into a wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
The AT unit on the field. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They had checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient.
And into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. To the ground with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They punt it away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll start this drive with a pass. They'll run the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab down the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Time is getting short. About a minute to go in this one. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Plucks it out of the air. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's got his man. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. And he's just going to spike it. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Flips it out to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.